Hello and welcome. My name is Ziggy and I am so grateful you're here. This is a new channel for cozy content, so if you haven't already, it would make me so happy if you were to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all that fun stuff. Your support means the world to me and I genuinely appreciate you for being here. Today, I'm so excited to share with you my second finished biome, and when I say finished, as I mentioned in my last biome tour, I really mean like 95% done because not only am I a perfectionist to a fault, but I also have a few house skins and premium shop items in mind that I don't have yet to replace some of the builds that I currently have. I will say though, today was the day that the Tiana update dropped and I got the Ariel bundle, so I tried to smash some things together and include as many Ariel items as I could. It is looking very cluttered, very chaotic over there, but I also have a very cluttered and chaotic decorating style in general, so I hope that's your style. If it is, you're gonna love this video, hopefully, but if it's not, I mean, still stick around. We have a fun time here. Also, on this biome in particular, I borrowed inspiration from a few other creators who I will make sure to have credited down below with the exact builds that I borrowed the ideas from. I'll try to bring it up as I go along, but it's kind of hard to remember every single detail. I did write it all down though. And with that, I present to you my Dazzle Beach tour. So for the sake of a cohesive walkthrough, I thought it would make the most sense to start on the Glade of Trust entrance and end on the Forest of Valor entrance. Also, my baby is eating right now, so if you can hear weird little noises, that's what that is, just letting you know. So on the right hand side, right when we enter, we've got overgrown grass and Stitch's house. I've put in some surfboards, and I really wanted to put his little space buggy here, but I have one more day left on that quest, and I didn't feel like waiting a day to make this video, so here we are. And this is the beginning of a market that I was inspired to do by Nora from Horrible Gaming, as well as a couple of other creators, but mostly Horrible Gaming. And I tried to put my own little twist on it, but this side of the biome does not feel very unique compared to the other side as far as like my own ideas. On the right hand side, starting off, we have a little fruit market, little coconut tree, banana tree, and then opposite that we have a vegetable stand, the vegetable truck, goofy stall, all of that. Across from there, we have a little fish shop, as well as my fish storage and the scar trap, right next to, of course, Moana's boat. And if you recognize this from the beginning of the video, this is the Peaceful Meadow entrance to Dazzle Beach. So if you haven't seen my Peaceful Meadow build, this corner right here is an amusement park, little mini baby amusement park. So to blend the biomes together and transition between the two, I made this first corner kind of amusement park food themed. So we've got the popcorn stand, the shaved ice cart, pinwheels, we have ice cream and coffee, just a whole bunch of treats. Kind of a boardwalk vibe just right here, but the rest of it is more like a farmer's market. I did not know what to put here, so I just did a bunch of beach lamps. I don't know, moving on. Also, I didn't really know what to put here, so I did like, oh, it's like a used bookshop. Cute, right? I don't know. And then across from the bookshop, we have a build that I was inspired to do by BrandywineStyle, which is just a bunch of shells on tables and also some flowers, but it's like a little souvenir shop, if you will. And then to transition to the other half of the biome, I've included these lounge chairs to kind of blend the two together. And crossing the bridge is a little bit more of a resort feel to start. So starting out on the left-hand side is a beach bar that was inspired by a build by Kyra's Valley. I tried to kind of make it my own, but it is sort of a direct ripoff of hers, and I own that 100. I tried to add a little bit more going on over here, like some seating, and then I made these pillars surrounding the waterfall things to look like more of an indoor structured environment than just like an outdoor beach bar. I wanted it to kind of feel more like a restaurant. But across from there is some outdoor seating right on the beach, and we also have Trader Sam's gift shop. And then if we keep going down this way, There's a little outhouse, and then we have the campgrounds. Eventually, I want Eric's ship to be either at the end of the dock or over on Skull Island kind of area, but I don't have it yet, so that's why it's not there. We have a little tent going on, campfire. We have the canoe club right here, with of course some canoes to accompany it. And then just a little bit of beach towels and beach chairs, little hammock, relaxation area. We have a few surfboards, the lifeguard area. Yeah, this is kind of like the recreational park section of the beach. And then moving down this way is the residential side of the beach. So we have Moana's house first, which I know that everybody puts Moana's house here for the most part, but I tried to make it my own. I added a ton of grass, made this little house for Pua, which I think is originally a capybara house, but we don't need to talk about that. And then we have a little picnic area. If we go back around this way, we have the entrance to Eric's village. This house skin just came out today with the Ariel bundle, and I am in love with it. I think it is so cute. I shoved so many things aside to fit this over here. It was quite the time. And then if you go down this way, we of course have Eric's house. We're going to surf there because these are nice shoes. I like to imagine this is his little raft because I don't have his ship yet, so he just has to use a raft for now. And your boy's got money, so I gave him these gold piles, but he has to keep them back here so Scrooge McDuck doesn't find them. And then this is like a little bathing area. I wish there was like a champagne glass or something that could go on this, but there's not. Maui is hidden back here because, quite frankly, I wish I could hide him even farther away. I guess I could put him on Eternity Isle or something, but just haven't gotten around to it. And then going back across, Eric's village again. This is his little riding area for him to like plan out his excursions and whatnot. Then we have the royal carriage and of course Eric's statue. Now my game is going to start skipping a bunch because the amount of items on this side of the beach is absolutely wild, and I do apologize for that. We have this little trail going to the cave, and then we have Casita back here, which I tried to make it feel like its own little part of the beach. And there is a path going back to the mining rocks. Every mining rock on this beach is accessible, believe it or not, with all of the clutter that I have. And then going back here for a second, this is my Ariel build, and it is the most cluttered part of my biome. But I like it. I redid this entire thing this morning because I was trying to make room for that beach house, or the Eric's village house. But if we go down here, I added a bunch of pebbles and gems and everything glowing. We have the fireflies from the Tiana update. And I just really wanted it to seem like Ariel's grotto was continuing onto the beach, like you were part of the grotto while you're walking up to it. It's kind of immersive the way that I see it. And then of course we have this little bench here for when she's being land Ariel. Right now I have her in her pink dress. I made a little walkway back here that I also had to condense this morning to fit the Eric village house, but got a little picnic table, very overgrown and natural, and then it takes you out to the beach side of things. We'll go around this way. Hi, Anna. I love this little house. I guess it's supposed to be a cafe, but I didn't do that. Have a little hammock, picnic set up over here, and then of course another accessible mining rock, and down there you can get to the creepy cave, but we don't need to go down there. And then right here I made a little pineapple garden because I felt like that was pretty fitting. I don't know, I thought that made sense. And then I'll show you the front of the house. Also very overgrown. Very, very overgrown, this entire biome. And then coming to the end of the biome, we just have this little seating area here, and the pathway splits off either to the Peaceful Meadow, which if you haven't seen my Peaceful Meadow Valley tour, it is another video that I have up on my channel, so be sure to check that out. And then the other one goes up to the Forest of Valor, and just really quickly we'll go up here and I will show you the other view. So this is her, this is she, this is the other side of Dazzle Beach from the view of the Forest of Valor, and it is definitely a very cluttered and chaotic build altogether, but as I said, I was trying to fit in those Ariel bundle items this morning last second, so I'm sure I will change some things. I eventually want to get Eric's ship in there, Stitch's little space buggy, all of that jazz, but for now, this is what we have. And I will continue to go biome by biome until I ultimately can do a full valley tour. As I mentioned, if you haven't seen my Peaceful Meadow tour yet, please check that out, and I will see you in the next one. I hope that you have a groovy day.